Hello everyone. Today we are presenting a FleetFlow operator node, a cloud-native intelligence system management system that is basically designed to replace the manual logbooks with a centralized rule-based digital command hub. And the FleetFlow does not just track the vehicles, it synchronizes the operations, enforces the compliance, and the transform logistic data into a real-time intelligence. Basically, hereby we have provided a role-based access gateway. So when a system starts, a user will enter through a secure role selection gateway. Hereby we support the four operational roles. There is a fleet manager, there is a dispatcher, there is a financial analyst, and there is a security officer. Each role gets tailored access dashboards and ensuring the structured control and the data security. Once I'll be starting to register through the fleet manager, hereby we'll enter a Gmail, the authentication code, and we'll authorize that. Hereby, first page that will appear to us will be a control center. It is a global command view. This is a control center, a operational nerve center. So hereby, the managers can instantly view the total fleet utilizations, the driver availabilities, and the pending jobs, if any, and the monthly logistics spends too. So basically, on the right of this, there is a live manifest panel that will show the real-time trip updates statuses such as draft, on trip, and completed. It gives the leadership instant visibility into the operational health too. There are also the critical terminal alerts too, and there is a operational metrics of the driver operations, financial intel, maintenance hub, fuel logistics, and the global dispatch too. The second page we come across is the vehicle registry. It is a lifecycle asset management system. Basically, hereby the inside the vehicle registry, we will register and manage the fleet accesses. In the assets management, we'll able to see the total registry of the items. There will be the active fleet number. If it's required, there will be number two, and there is the active capacity too. To register a particular new vehicle, basically we have to add a model name, the license plate, the capacity to, and an odometer also. I'll just try to show you by adding one thing. I'll add a number plate. I'll enter a particular capacity and a odometers too. And I'll just add a vehicle to the system, and it will show over here. Hereby, we are able to see the status is as in-shop maintenance and available. We can in actions, we can also retire a particular vehicle if we wanted to, and we can update its edit its details, for example the capacity, loads, and all stuff. It will update the vehicle details too, and it will update all the metrics over here in the real time itself. Then we come across is the global dispatch engine. So it is the heart of the fleet flow. In the global dispatch engine, the dispatchers create a new trips by selecting an available vehicle, select an on-duty driver, total cargo weights, and origin point, destination point, and starting odometer too. So, but here is the intelligence layer. Like before dispatching, the system will automatically validates the cargo weight must not exceed the vehicle capacity. The driver must be on duty. The driver license must not be expired, and the vehicle must not be under maintenance. If any rule fails, the dispatch will be blocked. Hereby, I'll just try to create one new dispatch itself. There, I'll be able to select a particular new vehicle. There is the duty on duty driver. I'll be selecting. I'll select a total cargo weight. I'll get the origin point and a starting odometer readings too. And I'll just initialize the operational dispatch. So basically hereby we'll able to reflect all the stuff that we have done, like with the trip ID, the vehicle and the driver name, the cargo weights, the route details, the status is like it's draft completed or it's dispatched. We'll able to see each of the stuff. And if once approved, the vehicle status will be changes to on trip and the driver status will change to the on trip too. Then the third page we come across is the maintenance log. So basically in the maintenance log, the manners log service activities. Once a vehicle basically is added to the service, its status will automatically switches to the in-shop. It instantly removed from the dispatch pool. This ensures the preventive maintenance and eliminates the unsafe deployments. We can also track the vehicles if they are currently in-shop there through the active job tickets, complete maintenance cycle, and the gross maintenance spend too. I'll create one technical log entry too over here. I'll select one vehicle, any kind of service I want to provide over here, the kind of audit category I am looking for, and the projected expense for that services. And I'll initialize a technical log entry. Hereby there will be the operational asset basically. And there is a technical context that whatever service we wanted, there will be the category, the particular operational cost, and the cycle statuses too. And we can also just check the statuses, like if it's completed, we can authorize the completion, and the particular data will get added into the gross maintenance plan, and all of the four things will be updated in the real time itself. Then we come across is the expenses and the fueling log financial system. Basically, our expenses and the fueling log system provides us with the trip ID, the name of the driver, the distance they have traveled, the fuel expenses that are required, miscellaneous expenses, and the status. Basically, if it's pending and approved, we can also search the name of the driver if we wanted to through the filter system that we provided. And we can also add one particular expense over here. I'll just try to add one expense. I'll provide with the trip ID. I'll select the name of the driver, the distance that they particularly traveled, and the fueling expenses they incurred, and the operational miscellaneous cost, if any, done. And I'll just create a log entry. Basically, the entry that I created will be reflected at the top of all the expenses. There is a driver performance and the safety profiles. We track every driver's license number, their expiry date, the completion rate, and the safety score, and the complaints count. If a license is nearly expiring or is expired, the system will flag it and prevent the assessment. This reduces the compliance risk and improves the accountability. Basically, if we want to check a particular details of a particular driver, we can basically go to their profile. Hereby, we'll be able to see their full identity, their license expiry date, their license number, the current assignment stage. If it's unassigned, it will show unassigned, just like over here. We'll also be able to check their safety score, their completion rate, and the customer complaints, if any. There we can also see all of the recent trips, their financial profile too. And here we have provided a graphical way in order to easily just provide a view of the completion rates and the driver activity log too. Then we'll come across is enterprise analytical decision intelligence, that is the operational analytics. Hereby we can see the monthly revenue, the fueling expenses, the cost per kilometer, and the utilization rate also. Hereby we can also filter out through the days if we wanted, like 90 days, 7 days, or yearly ways. Here we can provide the AI insights also. Hereby we have provided one of the features that is a graphical representation of the fuel efficiency trend on the monthly basis. We can easily just see through this. And there is also the bar system that we provided. Hereby the yellow is particularly for the fuel cost, gray is for the maintenance, and the blue is for revenue. And we can see for each month. There is a fleet allocation status also. Particularly this graph shows that there are the 34 active fleets, and particularly the gray one will show the 7 are under maintenance. There will be the detailed financial register also. It will be monthly basically. It will show the gross revenue, the fuel expenditure, maintenance cost, and the net margin too. Hereby I'll just log out from the fleet manager role. And I'll try to go into the dispatcher role. I'll confirm the authorization, and in dispatcher role, basically, we get to see that there are the two things they get to control, that is a vehicle registry and the trip dispatch, basis of their roles. I'll sign out, then I'll go to the financial analyst. I'll confirm the authorization. Hereby, the financial analyst basically can operate upon the operational analytics and the expenses systems if they wanted to. And I'll go to the security officer finally. Security officer will have the same control just as the fleet manager. They both will be having control over all the statuses in our system, if it's vehicle registry, to expenses and all the stuff, whatever they wanted to access. So basically now I'll be just providing you with a one complete overview of our system, how it will work through an example. So basically, if we register a new vehicle with a 500 lbs capacity, a driver will be verified and it will be marked on duty through the vehicle registry system. The dispatcher will assign the 500 lbs cargo through the trip dispatch, and the system will check its capacity. If it will be less than that, it will be a pass. If it's more than, it will be fail. The trip begins. The vehicle and the driver will move to the on-trip status. The trip completes. Odometer will be updated and the status returns to available. The manager logs oil services. In the maintenance log, the vehicle moves to in-shop. It will be hidden from the dispatch, and the financial dashboard will update the cost per kilometer automatically, and everything is basically synchronized in the real-time ways. So why FleetFlow stands out? So basically, it is a full rule-based automation system. It has a real-time status synchronization. It has a compliance-driven dispatch blocking and the financial transparency per asset. It is an operational intelligence system. So by digitalizing and automating the fleet operations with the structured business rules, FleetFlow improves the safety, it increases the utilization and reduces the operational cost. Thank you so much.